James Bond. No matter what actor is playing him in whatever decade he spans, there's always the requisite opening action sequence to get the party started. So here's LMO's clickbait top 10 list you can't resist clicking on, James Bond's opening action sequences. As usual, we're completely right, and any deviation from our opinion will be subject to ridicule. So, here we go. Number 10, Die Another Day, 2002. Easily the best part of this movie features 007 on a mission in North Korea. Similar to other Brosnan-era openings, this one delivers action in spades. The only difference is this one ends with Bond being captured by the enemy. Still, you have Pierce Brosnan having a hoverboard chase and so many explosions. Lovely, lovely explosions. Number 9, Moonraker, 1979. James Bond versus Jaws, not the fish, plummeting towards Earth without working parachutes. Enough said, right? This movie really sucked. It had a Star Wars feel to it because everybody had to be Star Wars in 1979, but you still gotta love that opening action sequence. Number 8, The Living Daylights, 1987. Timothy Dalton's introduction to the series has Bond involved in a training exercise that soon turns deadly when an assassin infiltrates the proceedings. Somehow, the fact that it ends up with 007 on a yacht drinking champagne with a beautiful woman just adds to its 1980s awesomeness. Number 7, Skyfall, 2012. By far the best of the Daniel Craig era openings. This one has some great action all around, but what makes this one stand out is that they have Moneypenny shoot Bond off a speeding train. Oops, I guess she shouldn't have traded in her typewriter for a sniper rifle. Women, they can't do anything right. Number 6, The World Is Not Enough, 1999. The pre-title sequence for this one is long and it's also the best part of the whole movie. Starting in Spain with an assassin and a briefcase filled with ransom money, it moves quickly to MI6 HQ in London, where the briefcase explodes. As they do, 007 chases the assassin in a fantastic speedboat sequence on the Thames, which ends with suicide by a hot air balloon explosion. As they do. GoldenEye, 1995. After a 6-year hiatus, the series returned with the first of the Brosnan movies. In the opening, they delay showing his face for a while. This one really sets up the rest of the movie and the origin of the adversarial relationship between 007 and the film's main villain, 006, a rogue agent that fakes his own death. Great action with some humor thrown in for good measure. But remember, 006 was Sean Bean, so the death was going to happen. Number 4, Goldfinger, 1964. This one pretty much set the standard for title sequences that followed. It features 007 infiltrating and destroying a drug factory in Latin America, a beautiful woman Bond uses as a shield during a fight with a thug, and a zippy one-liner after 007 kills him. It also has one of the best title songs ever.
Shocking.
Number 3, Tomorrow Never Dies, 1997. All 4 of the Brosnan movies are represented on this list, with his sophomore effort taking the top spot. A high-octane action sequence and an arms bazaar where 007 has to steal a fighter jet carrying nuclear warheads before the Navy's airstrike annihilates everything in its wake. Number 2, The Spy Who Loved Me, 1977. The parallel storytelling between 007 and Agent XXX and the subsequent skiing sequence between XXX's lover and Bond that results in the former's death sets the stage for the rest of the movie. The ending features a terrific ski jump that's one of the best real stunts in the entire series. And who can forget that beautiful Union Jack unfurling? And Finally, at number 1, Thunderball, 1965. I think this is the best one by far. It has Bond fighting a man dressed as a woman, which was 8 in the Austin Powers series. And it also features a kick-ass jetpack and the legendary Aston Martin that first appeared in the preceding movie, Goldfinger. So there you have it. We love James Bond movies, and if you're reading this, you probably do too. There have been more 007 top 10 lists than you could shake a stick at posted on the internet, so we figured we might as well put this one up here for people to disagree with. Of course, you're wrong.